Cause listen, I was like, I know Don see this shit.
Oh,
I seen it.
bro.
I know Don's. I said, I wonder what Don thinking. Cause we just, even though he was falling, we still was giving him prop. Like, I mean,
It's love, bro.
we'll
Well, it's not love,
it's
but it's
love
just
because I mean you were a kid, so it sounds like
yeah, and we fuck
you
with
was
you.
sexually
We fuck with you
abused.
here. We fuck with you on this side. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
you
we
may not
fuck
fuck
with you
with us
here.
as much as like you should, but we still fuck with you because of and people always say it, dog. That's why music is so powerful because at the time you were the soundtrack to our lives, bro. Like the way we was moving
Hmm.
around, shit we was listening to in the car while we was getting dressed. Like you was the soundtrack to our lives. You know what I mean? So
Soundtrack.
like that you can't replace that. Like there's no I don't care how bad R. Kelly do, like or what he do, like some you can't replace
Fact.
him in some people's eyes. You know what I'm saying? Because of what he
Hmm.
brought to their lives musically. Same with Ye. You know what I'm saying? So we fuck with you even though you done a whole bunch of goofball shit. But this and I understand, you know what I'm saying, you getting your trauma out and
Yeah,
but
trauma. It's
woo!
just it's yeah, this shit is
Woo!
just nasty. The whole situation is nasty. And I ain't saying nasty. I mean the act is nasty. It's just nasty all around. We'll get to it, man.
It's
Fuck.
nasty work. Man, well, welcome back to another episode of Lunchin with Don and Lon, man, where we bring you lunch table conversations and we lace them with facts on this side, man. I am the Don of all Dons, as usual, and it's my dog, Lonnie Cabal.
What to do it is, y'all. It's your man Lonnie Cabal. Yeah. And we here for another episode, a great episode. We got a lot to talk about. How you doing today, Don?
Man, I'm
Yeah,
amazing.
yeah, yeah,
I'm
yeah, yeah.
amazing
That's one
as
of them.
usual, but God,
It's one of them.
yeah, man, that's some
Nice,
shit that's gonna pop, dog.
nice jacket by the way.
Oh
Nice
yeah,
jacket
yeah.
by
You
the
already
way.
know. You already know. It's our week.
Great
You
taste.
know what I'm
Pause.
saying? You know what I'm
Oh
saying?
yeah.
It's our week. You know, we gotta get
It's our time to
look,
shine. And we don't shine no other
look.
well, we don't shine no other time.
Hey, Jerry. Hey, you
We gotta
think
get
I'm
it right.
bullshitting?
We gotta get it right.
You
We
think I'm
gotta get it right.
bullshitting? We
We
pulling
can't
up the
fuck this
doubt. We
one.
pulling up on you if you fuck this off. We pulling up on
We will
you.
stand outside. We will stand outside that AT&T building, and I will do a whole fucking show
Come on.
fucking you.
Come on.
I will do it.
Come
Don't
on.
try me, Jerry.
Come
Don't
on.
fuck this. Will McClay, don't fuck this money up. We ain't done with y'all, but today's
Cabal
Tuesday,
posting up
so
at the Star if you fuck this off. I'm telling you,
posting up.
do not go with the flashy and the glam and no, bro. Go with the best player first, and then go with what we need. After that,
Hmm.
okay. After we fulfill all our needs, okay. But yeah, we're gonna get to it. We're gonna get to it, man.
We gonna
But
get to that. We're gonna let you slide. You got a couple more days
yeah.
because
But,
you ain't the top topic today.
oh nah. Luckily, shit. Yeah,
Luckily,
shit, man. But yeah, go ahead and hit us off with the word of the day.
absolutely my pleasure, man. So the word of the day is liaison.
Mm-hmm.
Liaison, meaning a person who helps groups work together. Here's some examples. Um, I'm somewhat of a liaison, when it comes to bringing men and women together, like a baby Cupid, you know what I'm saying? I'm the guy, you know what I'm saying, when you want a liaison, you know what I'm saying, with regards to the opposite sex, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you like this girl right here? I can put a good word in for you, man. I think I'm somewhat
Put
of a
you
good talker, you know what I'm
on.
saying? And I can put you on, even though we're at an adult level
Come on, man.
where you should be approaching women on yourself. You should anything over 18, bro.
Come on, man.
I'll give you a little bit of leeway. Anything over 2021, bro, you should be approaching, but I digress. Some people are just shell
That's where you
shocked
get your
like that.
shot
But I
first.
am a liaison.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's when you get your buckets, you get your scrapes, you
You
get your
learn your
gym work in.
game.
But
Yeah. You learn how you gotta
yeah,
get
you
to
gotta learn.
it.
Yeah. Because even if I put you on, you know what I'm saying, you still gotta take it from there. And if you ain't got no skills, social or
You got to
whatever,
keep
how
the
to
bag. Like I can hand you the ball off,
yeah,
but you got to run with it. You can't fumble it.
you gotta can't fumble it. And then I can say, hey man, I gave you the ball.
Mm-hmm.
So my liaison when it comes to bringing couples together. Another example, um, I want to say, and it's not a specific person as far as the liaison for me and my brother, working together, but just the world and just since I want to say Wesleyan, North Carolina Wesleyan,
Mm.
I'm gonna say not a person, but as a whole,
Mm.
was a liaison to have this lunch table talk right here. This podcasting series, this luncheon with Don and Lon, this liaison that we have here would be nothing without North Carolina Wesleyan. As much as that school gets on my nerves,
Mm.
I've met some good people there.
Mhm. Shout out
Me
to
and my
Collins
brother met
Hall.
there. Shout out to Collins Hall, where it all started. And me and my brother Don, out of our group of friends, because we had the basically same group of friends at West End, who was in the football team. We were the most boisterous,
Mm.
you know what I'm saying? We will always, have debates at the table. But even when we
Mhm.
weren't debating each other, bro, when we were barking on everybody else,
Mhm.
it's probably what we probably equal. The niggas didn't want it as far as barking wise. I literally seen this man jack somebody up by the vending machine.
He chill
I
out.
don't know what they were arguing about. I'm gonna give you a slight story on this liaison, and I'm gonna end it off with the liaison
Oh
definition.
man.
I'm going downstairs. It's like a regular Sunday, Saturday, regular day. I'm going to the snack machine, get some Skittles. And Manly's down there debating. And one thing about me and Manly, bro, when we got a
Oh
point or we're
man.
passionate, we're going to bark. So I'm coming downstairs, all I hear is, ah! I said, what the fuck is Don talking about? I thought we were discussing football. The
Mm.
other guy, man, he just wasn't a match for Don. And Don had enough. And when I say this nigga Don grabbed him up, he
Mm.
said, "Let's not win games. No, 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 no. Let's not win games." I said, "Whoa!"
Dog, and the
I
funny part
said,
about that
"Yo,
is I did not remember it until you just said it. No bullshit.
oh my god."
No bullshit. I did not remember that until you literally just said that, dog. I blacked out. I had to black out. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, he must have really pissed Don off, bro,
Mm.
with his rhetoric. And rhetoric, and Don is a logical guy.
You know
Like,
what I'm
we're
saying?
logical people, so we have a low patience when we know you don't make any sense, or you just sound crazy and you're still trying to prove a point.
It's a fact.
That's the only thing I can think of. Because I heard him barking from the
Mm-hmm.
door when I walked in. He had the man jacked up like this. He said, "So we got all over. They did not win games. That's all I know. They did not win games." I'm like, "Yo, dog, relax."
Oh shit.
I
Well,
was
that had to
high.
be
I
during
was high
camp.
as
That wasn't
hell.
during camp or something. Well, that was just during that
No,
was
it
during the
was. It
season.
was. It was. It might have been during the season. It was a
Okay.
regular Sunday. Like, it
Okay.
was like a regular easy breezy Sunday. Like, that's when I was smoking weed. I hit the J. I had the munchies. Going down to get some skills. I'm already half high. This nigga
Yeah,
Don got this man jacked up, and all you can
man,
see was the man like this. He couldn't do nothing. Don already stronger than him. The nigga was scrawny. He was just
man.
like this. But anyway,
That is, bro. That's crazy. That's crazy that you remember that.
liaison. Oh yeah, man. I think my spirit animal is an elephant,
Mhm.
dog. Like, for real, bro. I've been remembering a lot of things, but liaison. Try to use that word at least 3 times a day to enhance your vocabulary. Back to you, Don.
Man, great memories, man.
That
Great
shit.
memories. Our PSA for today. All right, and the new what brought it about was the new Sinners movie just dropped. Right, with Michael B. Jordan,
Mm.
and shout out to Ryan Coogler, man. He's a real good dude. Seems like a real genuine dude, and he does incredible movies. Right, he does incredible movies. He did both Black Panthers. Rest in peace to Chadwick Boseman. Um,
Rest in peace.
but
Great actor, phenomenal.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. He did both Black Panthers. He did
Hmm.
Creed. He did Fruitville Station, which is Michael B. Jordan's real first like
Mm.
movie. You know what I'm saying? And so, as far as I know, I could be y'all fact check me on that, but that's the first one I remember seeing him in. And so, other than like his child shit, other than like The Wire and like the shit he did as a kid, right? That was his first movie. And Ryan Coogler's done a hell of a job. He was a former football player, played at Sac State, all that. All right. But our PSA, okay, for today, it was partly the Sinners movie that just came out. Make sure y'all go see that. And then
Mm.
just watching stuff with my family, right? Shows, movies, stuff like that. And I don't know how the other side do it, but this is how we're gonna do it on this side. Hey, black people,
Okay.
stop talking through movies and TV shows, man. Stop doing that shit. Like, while we
I
watching a
concur.
movie, stop trying to narrate the shit or trying to guess what's gonna happen or like try to ask, bro. Just sit there and watch the shit, bro. I don't know no more than you do. You don't know no more than I do. We just sitting, and if you guess what's gonna happen at the end of the movie, it's not gonna make me be like, oh, yo, you a prophet. You like, no, bro. Shut your ass up so we can just watch the shit together. Like, bro, and I used to have an aunt, and you could take her to the movie. Rest in peace, my aunt
Mm-hmm.
Janet. You could take her to the movies, the actual theater,
Rest in peace on Janet.
and she will sit there beside you, and bro, she will talk the whole movie, bro. I'm talking about like just narrating the shit. Oh, what you think is gonna happen now? And then, like, bruh, just let's sit here, enjoy it. Here, you get some popcorn. You need some popcorn. It's the extra butter on the joint, and watch the movie. Enjoy the movie. And then after the movie, boom. Now we talk about it. Now we discuss. Now we go back and forth on how it went, right? But while we watching the movie, and this go for TV shows too, because that's what happened with my family at the crib. We watching Netflix and watching HBO and watching these shows, and we just want to talk through the whole. My dad, he want to talk through the whole thing. Just relax, take a breath, and just watch the movie, watch the show, and let's discuss it afterwards and go back and forth on ideas, what might happen, what should have happened, what didn't happen, if we liked it, if we didn't. But don't talk through the whole shit. And I don't know if white people do that too, but I know it's a black thing. When we just sit there and we gonna talk through the whole thing, especially the scary movies. Oh my god, the scary movies, bro. It's like I think we just be trying to like not look scared and trying to trying to guess what's gonna happen so we don't get scared when it actually happens. I don't know, bro. I don't know. But black people, we gotta stop doing that in the black community. Stop talking through the movies and the TV shows you watching with your
And just to add on to that, I do think it's a cultural thing.
family.
I think it's a cultural thing with us. 'Cause I don't think no other community really talks through movies like us. And I just think it's just due to us being so excited.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. You're happy to watch the movie. Get excited. I'm excited too.
Mm-hmm.
Let's experience this together. You don't have to, like you said, guess it. Oh, this puppet. Hey, cheer and don't watch something with somebody that already seen
Oh
it.
man,
Oh my
that's
God.
fighting. If you tell me what's finna happen, bro,
Oh
we
my
finna
God.
scrap. Like we gonna get it
And they
in,
get so ignorant when they will literally tell you the end. They will literally tell you. I'm like, have you no shame? Do
bruh.
you have any movie
Come
etiquette?
on, man.
Like, were you raised in a barn?
Come on,
Like,
man.
I'm not gonna say raised in a barn. It's just,
And
all
that's
my
what it is,
people.
though. The movie etiquette. There's
Yes,
movie etiquette. You do this,
etiquette.
you don't do this, right? When you get to the end of the drink, you don't keep sipping out the straw so it make that big ass noise when everybody in the movie. You don't need to do that.
You don't need to do
You know what
that.
I'm saying?
It's
We can
over with.
take
It's
turns with the
gone.
popcorn, right? You don't need to be digging all in here. When I'm like, you can. It's a dance when we going after the popcorn, and then the
It's a
movie
day.
etiquette. You go to the bathroom before the movie starts, especially if you're
Oh,
sitting in the
thank you.
middle. So you ain't gotta keep. You ain't gotta. Oh, let me get it. Let me. Excuse
Give
me.
yourself, man,
Excuse
give
me.
yourself some clap. Hit the
You know what
clap.
I'm saying?
Oh, for real. That boy preaching,
Come on,
boy.
man. If you're on the end, all right, you good. You can make a quick little exit,
Yeah,
go
you can
get you
do
some
whatever you
extra
want.
drink, popcorn, whatever. And really, the movie's veterans, like you get if you go on with you and your significant other, whatever. What you need to do, you get the large drink and the large popcorn, right? Both refillable at most movie
Mm,
theaters. Get the movie theater early so you can see the previews. You eat some of the popcorn, damn near, you get about halfway through. Halfway
mhm.
through before the movie starts. Boom. Now, as the man, you go get some more popcorn, get the refill on the drinks. Boom. Now y'all done ate. Now you got still fresh popcorn for when the movie start, and you got a fresh drink. You in there. Now, if you balling on a
Etiquette.
budget, get you one large drink, put 2 straws in it, and call it a day. Right? But
And if you're really creative, you should head to the dollar store.
mm, mm,
Get some of them candy and some of them snacks up in there and tuck that in.
mm.
Now, usually, now, I don't know too many movie theaters that check in women
Oh
purses.
no, no sir.
First of all, especially a lot of black women, they ain't going like you ain't going
Not
to no black woman
going.
purse or any woman, any woman's purse,
Not going.
any woman. 'Cause I don't know no race of women that play about their purse.
Not
So
going.
yeah, so throw them in there. If you do want to get a little popcorn, you know what I'm saying, with a little razzle dazzle, go get you. But put some of them snacks up in there, some candy, some of them whatever's, annihilators, and get your snack on.
Mm.
and like Don said, hey, listen, when the drink is over, it's over. Okay, there's nothing else there. On a like you on a cartoon and all that with the come on, my nigga.
It's a wrap.
Everybody else here paid their money just like you. Don't make it about you.
Don't do it. Don't be
Don't
selfish.
do it. Don't do that. Go catch a matinee. Maybe I think more people should catch matinees.
That's a
The
fact.
night movies is for the adults with
That's a
etiquette.
fact.
Okay, all that strong when the drink gone. Oh my, do that during the day.
That's a fact.
Okay, don't do it at night, man.
Come on, man.
But
Come on, man. You gotta relax. So
please,
yeah, moving on, man. Moving on. Lunch table topics for the day, man. We got some good ones for y'all. First one we're gonna talk about is, of course, you know what I'm saying? Let me move this out the way a little bit. Of course, you see that star right there? It's a big week for us.
yes.
It's our week. We
Ooh,
done talked about it
shall
early.
we?
It's our week. It's the week. We know we're a drafting team. All right, we build through the draft, even though Jerry, we still need more free
I know.
agents, but we build usually through the draft. So big week for us. So, so the Cowboys, man, draft is Thursday at 8 p.m. But Cowboys have the 12th pick in the draft. And right now, I looked this morning, we're predicted to take Matthew Golden, the receiver out of Texas, right? At 12. You know, if everything stays the same right now, we're predicted to take him at 12. And then they got us taking Trey Amos from Ole Miss, the corner, in the second round, right? And so that gives us two guys, satisfy two of our needs for sure, right off the bat. Boom, we need a number 2 receiver, Matthew Golden, fast, twitchy, in and out. He takes some of the heat off of CD. Trey Amos, everybody know we need a corner opposite Trayvon, right? And so he was an all SEC cornerback. You know what I'm saying? A real good player, real good
I think
football
he's
player,
solid. I
long,
think he's
rangy
underrated.
ball hawk, and that's what we need. We need some fucking ball hawks. And so, do you think we should go somewhere else, right? With those two, with the first or the second round pick, or you think we should stay right in the receiver? Do you think we should go receiver DB first?
I think, well, first 2 rounds, preferably me, I would say wide receiver, running back, or running back receiver.
Mm-hmm.
But I wouldn't be mad at a Trey Amos for second round because
Mm-hmm.
it is a need. I do think the first 3 rounds need to address those 3 positions, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like wide receiver, running back, corner. I don't care what order you do it, just do it because this draft is full of running backs.
Yeah.
The Trey Hendersons and the Trishawn Junkins, the Dylan Sampsons. I like Damian Martinez out of Miami, but you're going to get one of those
Mm-hmm.
guys, right? First round, we need to get that receiver. They're saying either Tech, which as the draft go on, I don't know if he's going to be there,
Yeah.
and I think a lot of fans need to be prepared
Yeah.
for him not to be there. Also, a lot of fans need to be prepared because I kind of think there's a lot of smoke screens going on. Now, I don't want this to happen, but if it happens, it just happens.
Mm-hmm.
I doubt it, but in the cowboy community, especially Boss Cowboy out of Houston, he really blowing me. But he's trying to pause. He's trying to make too much sense of like he really wants Tyler Booker a guard at 12, and I'm like, shout out to the old lineman, but not right now. We need some weapons. Um, if anything, if I want an offensive lineman at a top 15 pick, he had to be like a tackle, like a left tackle or something. But
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
you know,
Mm-hmm.
just be on the lookout because we might not get what we want. But it's looking like we're going to get a weapon first round. So yeah, Matthew Golden, or Marion Hampton first round.
Mm-hmm.
People be scared these running backs, but we need that. We need that. But at least address the wide receiver running back in the first 3 rounds. I need that mandatory.
Yeah.
Trey Amos, I'm not mad. You that Trey Amos pick? I'm not mad at that second round. I'm not mad at it at all.
Yeah. Man, I am on the side of we need an offensive lineman within them first or second round picks, in my opinion. Right.
Talk to me.
So if we say we go Genty first, right? If he's still there, which I'm not really a fan of. I really because I really think there's some good running backs later on in the draft that can that can do some things, right?
Mm-hmm.
But if we say he's the best player on the board right there, okay, cool. I don't have a problem with it, right? Because we mean
Mm-hmm.
Emmett, right? We like Saquon, you know what I'm saying? We saw what Saquon brought to the Eagles last year. Like that's no,
Mm-hmm.
everybody knows that. So if we took Genty first, I wouldn't have a problem with that. That second round
Mm-hmm.
pick, I think we need to get an offensive lineman. We got to, man, because
Okay.
where we started, as far as the era we're in now, even though it ain't brought us no damn Super Bowl, but where we started is we
Mm-hmm.
drafted Zach Martin, right? We drafted the Travis
Right.
Fredericks, you know what I'm saying? Those type of guys to build from the inside out, and those guys are gone. Now, have we drafted some O linemen in previous years, like most recently, and did
Mm-hmm.
well? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? We got some guys that are in the wings, like the Tyler Smiths of the world. Like we got those guys that are in the wings that are developing right now. And so not necessarily saying that we need another young offensive lineman, right? But I wouldn't
Mm-hmm.
mind it, right? Because of the retirements that we've had in the past. Right, and
Mm-hmm.
because of my dog Zach getting up out of there, man. Because yeah.
Okay.
But then if we go, I think we go skill first in that first round. So whether
Mm-hmm.
it's running back,
Just get it out the
yeah,
way.
whether it's
Yes,
running
get it
back,
out the way.
receiver, right? Then we go offensive lineman. Then we can go DB, right? I'm cool with going DB
Okay.
there because I think there are like just like there are some good running backs, really good running backs in this draft. There's some really good DBs as well. You know what I mean? And so if we go
Mm-hmm.
DB in the third round, right? Or
Mm-hmm.
second round, I wouldn't have a problem, right? I wouldn't have a problem at all. But I think we need to go O line, and then we need to go skill, then O line, and then
Mm-hmm. The O
another skill.
line.
Yeah. And then
And another. I'm sorry,
you
brother.
can
Go
go
ahead.
ahead.
I'm sorry. Well, I was saying another thing that that really dawned on me. That thing brought Boss Cowboy, kind of brought it out. Tried to Boss Cowboy in YouTube part of the DC universe, Dallas Cowboy universe.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I wouldn't be mad if we made a trade like
Mm-hmm.
draft day for like a Sutton or like Jamison Williams from the Lions. He's on the
Mm-hmm.
trading block. You're trying to get
Mm.
rid of him. Now, if you trade for him,
Oh man, shit flips on his head, bro. We get a running
oh
back, we
well,
get an O
shit, you can
line, we
get
get D
Tyler
line,
Booker.
DB. Yeah.
Yeah, we can do the whole line. Okay, we can do the whole line game. We can get Tyler Booker first round.
Mm-hmm.
That's solid because he be moving stuff.
Oh
You
yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
From the highlights I seen,
Mm-hmm.
he be moving shit. You know what I'm saying? So if we do something like that, all right. But it's holes that need to be filled. Guard is a hole. We got like 15 old linemen on the roster. I don't think a lot of them make it out of the camp. I think a lot of them are depth bodies. I think one thing I can say about the offseason, I think we kind of learned from last year because when we played the Lions and other teams, we were just getting obliterated because
Oh
we didn't
yeah.
have no depth. We were literally picking people from the practice
Oh
field
yeah.
and putting them there. So the guys that they signed, kind of no namers, even though Clay Adams is an offensive lineman whisperer. And Connor Riley's coming from, I want to say K State. He's our new offensive line
Mm-hmm.
coach. So all offensive linemen gonna get some great coaching, but we do need some solid bodies in there. But I would be okay. In conclusion, I would be okay with going old lineman if we make a day trade to get someone like a Jamison Williams or something like that, a high level receiver that's not too past his prime,
Mm-hmm.
maybe in the middle or approaching it,
Mm-hmm.
then I'd be okay with it. But if we ain't doing that, we got to get a weapon first round. Running back, receiver, I don't care. We
Yeah.
got to get something first round. Then after everybody's cooled off, everybody got the yeah, then we can focus on
Yeah.
business
No,
and
you're right.
focus on defense or whatever.
Because we got to get Dak some. Because we got to get, if we're gonna pay him all that
Yes,
money, bro, we got to get him something to
yeah,
work
got to
with. You
protect
know what
them
I'm saying? Like we got to
and
get him
something to work
something. We
with.
got to give him another receiver. Because it's done are the days where we just throw the ball to CD and no,
Yeah,
bro, they
they
double
they
covering them.
figured that
Like
out.
that's
Yeah,
dead, bro.
that's
And
over with.
Brandon Cook's not there no more. Like, and we got some solid young receivers, but we need some speed, man. We need some speed, and I
Hmm.
would prefer, like I said, and I've heard some things about recently about the kid from Arizona, Tet. Yeah,
Hmm.
I've heard some things about him, and they said Steve Smith said he's not really the best as far as route running and stuff like that, but he's a big body and he's fast enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So I'm like, I'm iffy on him right now. I listen to the. I'm not a receiver guru, but I listen
yeah, me
to
either.
those guys, and so yeah. But what if we fuck around and trade
Oh,
up for Travis Hunter? But yeah, I'm gonna just.
Yeah, I'm saying we might
Woo!
listen. Knowing they it's some rumors around there talking about trading up, man. So I
Woo!
don't know. I just think draft night. I'm like mock draft out. It's so many
Yeah, no,
different mock
exactly.
draft
No, for sure.
scenarios. I'm just ready for Thursday to get here, and it's like another receiver, a solid receiver, Abuka.
Mm.
Abuka would be so because he can block,
Mm-hmm.
he can get open. He's like he's like a T Higgins type.
Mm-hmm.
Like no, excuse me. I think Ted more like a T Higgins. But just the way he plays ball, he can block, he can get open. You know, so like a great number two. So Abuka would be a good addition as well.
Mm-hmm.
So we just got to see Thursday,
Yeah,
man.
man, it's a
Cause
big day for us.
I don't know what to think. I'm just preparing for the worst. So nation, listen. Excited as we are, let's just get our minds right in case the first one don't be who we think it's gonna be. Like just relax.
Motherfucker go
Like
take a
I just
kick.
don't want you
Motherfucker
to.
go take a kicker in the first round. Boy,
Oh my God! Listen,
boy.
boy, listen. They already listen. I'm already in these Cowboy streets. If if they don't pick the right person, they are going to riot.
Bro.
Jerry's in trouble. They going to
We fuck around
AT&T
and
and they
pick Jackson
rioting,
Dart.
bro.
If we fuck around and pick Dart, the quarterback from Ole Miss, boy,
I hope, boy. I know that. I hope they ain't that stupid.
boy, man. And
Er,
I
er,
like Dart. I like Dart.
Yeah, yeah.
He
Not,
can
but not
sling the
right
shit out.
now.
Yeah, not in the first round for us. You know what I'm saying? He can sling the shit
Not
out the
for
ball,
us.
but
Yeah.
nah, that's not for us. But moving on, man. We'll see y'all on draft night on Thursday. Make sure y'all
Hmm.
tap in with us. We'll leave a link in our bio and on our Instagram and YouTube and all that kind of stuff. So make sure y'all stay tapped in with what we got going on. Moving
Hmm.
on right quick, and we're gonna jump in. We're gonna jump into this and jump out of this, but I just had to bring it
Okay.
up because it was real important. I seen real because you know how on social media everything's going on right now, and everybody's putting their Mount Rushmores up and stuff like that, right?
You seen those?
You know what I mean? And one that came down on my timeline, Mount Rushmore of black porn stars.
Yikes! Yes.
It's got up there Cherokee. Shout out to Cherokee.
Okay.
Jada, Sexy
Hmm.
Black, and of course, Pinky. Would you concur with the list? Is there anything you add? Anybody you adding or you taking off?
Pinky and Cherokee are not leaving. They're not going
No,
anywhere. But
sir.
I want to have a conversation with Sky Black. And who else was
It
it?
was Sexy Black and Jada.
Sexy Black and Jada.
Yeah, Jada
It depends
fire.
on on your taste in woman. Now they the pros in the game. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I would replace sexy Jada with Jasmine Cashmere.
Woo,
Um,
woo,
I don't know why she's not up
woo,
there. Like I'm
woo. I'm
shocked.
in the comments right now, and that's what they saying.
Yeah, cause I'm like, why is she? I get it. Like some of them are just hot
Yeah, for
names.
sure.
See, Pinky and Cherokee, they put the work with their
They
name.
put the work
I
in.
think yes, especially Pinky. Oh man, such a hard worker, such a great talent. You know, I'm talking man. Oh my God, I'm
Oh
talking.
man,
And
major work.
Cherokee, she just had the aura. Cherokee, she had the body and the.
She was real
That's a
disrespectful
lot of
too, and that was like it was like
yeah,
man,
yeah.
yeah.
She knew she had a lot of eye.
And she ain't never get rid of
And
that.
then the
You know
competition.
the thing about it, she ain't never get rid of that tan line, bro. To this day,
Hmm.
she ain't never get rid of that tan line. Same thing. Everybody know.
Yo, oh, yo, that's crazy. We all be singing this. We all had the same memories. Though, like,
Everybody know, champ. You got to be a real one to know.
yeah,
If you know, you know.
but that's her name. I would say mine is definitely Cherokee Pinky. I would have to put Jasmine Cashmere as far as my last one. What was her name? Italian Blue. I
Mm-hmm.
forgot. I used to have a crush on her, bro. I used to be bad, bro. I couldn't have it myself, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Some of them jokes, that's back in the day when you had to put the DVDs under the dresser.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? That was real. When they had angles and shit. But Jasmine Cashmere is definitely up there. I'm sorry,
Yeah, that's
man.
respectable. I think the only one, I think when I gotta put in there, man, I gotta put Victoria Cakes in there. I'm sorry. I
Oh, I
got
forgot
to
about.
do it. I got to do it. You know what I'm saying? So yeah,
Oh,
yeah. That's
you know about Vanessa, my little Joe. How you know Vanessa?
come on, man. I be look. I be tapped in.
I was a wild young man. I ain't gonna hold you. I do all of them. I wonder. Let me
You the
stop.
one that had all the
Um,
magazines at the school. All
no,
the
I ain't had a magazine.
DVDs.
Oh, we was past that. Oh well, shit. I mean, my big brothers, man, they
Oh
had them Jones,
yeah.
man. They was, yeah,
Yeah.
I was saying, pass it down. And my
Yeah.
man, ain't me ball that Jones,
Mhm.
man. Shout,
Oh
that was a
man.
wild era.
Yeah, we want to know y'all's Mount Rushmore porn stars, black porn stars, man. Y'all put it in the comments and y'all tag us, man. If y'all make a
My
little
mama,
graphic, man,
my
make sure
mama
y'all
gonna
tag
see
us.
this. Like, boy, you is
Oh yeah,
crazy.
of
Hey,
course.
man, the cat's out the bag.
Yeah.
Surprise! You kind of knew, mom.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, we here, you know what I'm saying? We alive, we not killing nobody, nothing like that, man.
No,
So, all right. Next one we got to talk about, man. This one is
let's get to it.
is this was tough, man. This was tough because we talked about him. We talked about him probably a couple of weeks ago, man. He was doing some of the crazy shit, man, with the Black Klansman joint, man, and we wasn't feeling it, but
Oh,
we still locked in with it. We still locked in with you, man. But as far as the music, because like me and Lon was talking about before the show starts, like as
mm-hmm.
far as music is so powerful because a lot of times you remember where you were when you heard certain stuff, right? And so it was the soundtrack to our lives
Oh
as we were
shit.
moving around. His music, right? As far as our like college dropout, graduation, late registration, like those type was the soundtracks to our my beautiful dark twisted fantasy. Like those were the soundtracks to our lives at at those times. It's 808s and heartbreaks, and so there's a spot where you ain't gonna I'm sorry, but you ain't gonna replace Ye. You know what I'm saying? As far as like
Mm-hmm.
the musicality in our hearts that we have, some of us that grew up in the 90s or the 2000s really that grew up really in the 2000s, like Ye is just somebody you ain't
Yeah.
replacing for us. But we do got to bring you to the lunch table when you do goofy shit, man. And the most recent and I'm not gonna call this goofy, but
I'm about to say, take it
yeah, I
easy,
ain't gonna
take
call
it
it goofy because
easy, take it
you're telling your
easy.
truth. You know what I'm saying? And we don't condone bullying or nothing
Yeah.
like that or picking on nobody for telling their truth. Right? We respect it. Your truth is your truth. And what he said was this week, essentially, he said, man, he grew up with a cousin, an older cousin. No, he was older than his cousin. I'm sorry. And
He was. So he was older.
yeah, he was the older. He was the older cousin. And so he said he grew up, he introduced his cousin to basically porn magazines. You know what I'm saying? He said they used to watch them together and stuff like, or you look at them together and stuff like that. And then at the end of the tweet, and mind you, he's tweeting this at the end of the tweet, man. He says he was sucking his cousin off until he was 14.
What you laughing for, bro? Why you laughing?
Until he was 14, man. He said his cousin is now locked up in jail for killing a pregnant lady. And yeah, that was the tweet. That was the tweet, man. That was the tweet. And so, yeah, man, when you read it, because I know how I felt. I know I was like, when I read it. You know what I
Huh.
mean?
Hmm,
What what was your reaction
hmm.
when you read this tweet, man?
So when I read it, right, I read it. I think maybe academics posted it. So when it was the tweet, and then it was the song, because he put that in the song,
I do. I do.
and 'cause this isn't funny. This is wild. Listen, I'm in shock. Like y'all gotta forgive me. I'm in awe. Like what? And we're gonna have a conversation. We'll have a more serious conversation about this in our community and just in general. How watch your
Normal.
children or other children because they're exposed to other things and
Mm-hmm.
stuff. We're gonna have a conversation. But this particular with Kanye, man, he's just been wilding lately. And I heard the song while I was like it's playing while I'm reading the tweet. And then I heard this, hey my cousin, hey my cousin, hey. I'm like, yo, what? And then I'm like, yo, what? Like he mopped his cousin up till he was 14. Like, I'm like, it's just so diabolical. Like I don't like if this yo yeah if this is for attention just to be seen, bro. You are a dark because it's like it could be like this, right? Hey man, y'all ain't paying attention. I did the Klansman thing. Y'all ain't paying attention. None of that. Say, look, man, I mocked my cousin up till I was 14.
Bruh.
Like that's a
And that's what I'm
whole
on.
different.
That's what I'm on. If this is some shit to
Oh
grab
my
some
God, I
attention,
don't
bro,
know.
you a
I
greaseball
don't know
ass
yet.
nigga, dog.
You
You a
are.
greaseball ass nigga, dog. And but if this is some shit where you just gotta get this up off you, like it's on your back and you
Yeah,
ain't told nobody, you just gotta get it up off you. Like, okay. My issue is like, bro, why you need
yeah.
to tweet that? Like, what is you putting that out to the world?
What can I do?
What does that help you? Like, what is that? Why write it in a diary? Tell all the people that's closest to you. Like, but what is you broadcasting that for the world? How does that like
Tell your
you tell
therapist.
your therapist? Like, what does that do? You know what I'm saying? Other than like you said, if this is just some shit to try to get some attention, dog, then like, why are we on this?
Yo,
Why are we on
you
this,
are.
man?
You,
Yeah.
it's like, bro. It's like it was like, man. Yay, what in the world, dog? Like you just shook every I was at a loss of words. I'm like, you did what? And then I'm hearing in the song, I gave my cousin hand, I gave my cousin hand. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? And he said something about I know they gonna judge me. I'm like, yo, cause this isn't funny. Like, I'm like, is my boy shocked? Cause this is a real thing,
It's
like,
real life.
like people be around people get molested by
Of
their family
course.
members, cousins, and then you never. That's why I don't. A kid's a kid, but I don't really trust kids around other kids. If I'm watching kids, I'm always like, no doors shut. What y'all doing? Because like they could be experimenting, and you never know what a kid's exposed to.
Mm-hmm.
And as we seen, he said they were trying to act out the things that they seen in the magazine,
Mm-hmm.
and this happens more often than not.
For
And
sure.
maybe he did this to open up and have a conversation, man. A lot. And it's a nasty topic that people do not want to talk about. You know how many families, especially like in the older days, they know it was like uncles and stuff
Oh
or
man.
that did things and they sweep it under the rug, like try to act like it don't happen instead of putting this stuff out there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like
Which is very serious.
like with adults, that's totally different. You know what I'm saying? Like adults, that's
Yeah,
like with you and your cousin, like everybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody has things in there that they've done as a kid, you know what I'm saying, that
yeah.
that might not have been the best situation, right? Might not have been the right thing you're
Hmm.
supposed to do, but you didn't know no different. You was just a kid, you was just trying to figure it out. But some of that shit you
Hmm.
don't need to broadcast, fam. Like we get it. We
Because
get it. We
I
get
can't.
it, bro.
It's hard to look at
Some of
you the
that shit to
same, man. It's like
yourself.
I'm not. Yeah. I'm not judging you, yay.
Nah.
Listen. I'm not judging you. I'm not judging if you're telling the truth. But I just know you a wild boy, yay, and I think you have no limits to where you'll take it.
To get
And
some
this could
attention.
be.
Yeah.
This also could be a way of saying that you can't put me in the box. I said I sucked my cut. I mocked my cousin. I mocked my male cousin up since I was 14. What else you gonna say about me? Yep, it's okay. Like you were trying. You did your best. I saw you, bro. I saw you were trying your best. But that's what it is. Like, what else you gonna say about me? And could this be? Now I'm going down the rabbit hole, conspiracy hole. Could this be you getting a head start in case somebody try to expose you? Some in that Diddy case, or somebody put something out you and said you did this. Hey man, yeah, yeah. I was rocking my cousin Mike till I was 14. Like,
Hey, bro, alright, you gotta relax.
all right. All this is just crazy.
Oh my
And I'm like,
god.
whoa. I think ASAP Ferg shouted Kanye out for, what I'm saying? He said, you're a whole now, you know what I'm saying? Basically got that off your chest. He let that trauma out. Congratulations, I support you. And I'm like, that was a very mature, thing to say from ASAP Ferg. I didn't expect it from ASAP Ferg.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If this is true, I'm hoping, yeah, you ain't
Bro,
jumping out
why
there, you
would you
ain't kicking
lie? Why would he
bucket
be
with this.
lying about this though? Like, I
I
don't think
hope,
it.
cause
Bro, you can't be lying about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
you
feel like
can't
this is.
lie,
I feel
dog.
like it's true, but I also feel like it's an attention grab. You know what I'm saying? I feel
Yeah,
like a little bit
yeah,
of both.
there you go.
I feel like it's true, definitely, but I feel like it's an attention grab because you got something coming out, or I don't know. But this is just what we're
Yeah.
used to for Kanye. Whenever he like needs some attention, whenever he about to drop some music, or which I mean he did, he dropped it with the song. So I mean, shit, I guess I don't know, but yeah, this is par for the
This
course. But
is
this is
this
wild.
is this
This
is
is wild.
wild. The hip hop world is shooken. Cause we listen, it is like we just saw Terrence Howard have a whole speech about people in Hollywood
Mm-hmm.
and your manhood and people doing things they can't forget themselves. And then you coming with
Mm.
this, and it's like, yo, man, just check. Like we look like, yeah. If we were lawyers, like your PR team has to
Oh,
be
bro.
the building might be on
They're blowing
fire.
their brains
Like
out right now. Like bro, I'm dropping him as a client. Like I'm not gonna be Kanye West PR team.
what?
I'm not, bruh, I'm not doing that. Like I'm not even gonna get another job in my life because I can't keep stuff out the media. You ain't telling me stuff or you finna do stuff. Like, bro, nah, bro, I'm not finna. Nope. I'm sorry, Mr. West. I'm not
Oh
about to
my
sacrifice my career
God.
for you. Sorry.
But
Yeah.
I said let's say this, man. The story is wild, man. Yay, what the world, man. I'm still processing it. And it's like, and they got they got the memes. And how would you tell the internet, yay? The internet is a cold place, but oh my God. And the memes I've seen,
Diabolical, bro. Diabolical. Yes.
diabolical. And I can't help but laugh at some, but you gave the internet this fuel. But this is probably what you wanted. And you're I ain't gonna say sick and twisted mind because it's like you're a genius, but it's like you're off the rocker. Like,
Yeah, but I don't think
man,
he
this
just
was
doesn't
heavy.
have any like concept of reality because he don't have anybody
Yeah.
around him that's giving him that. Peace and
Mm.
blessings to our brother Ye, man.
I'm
We
praying for
still
you,
here for
yeah.
you. We
It's
still
what
going,
the
you know what I'm
fuck.
saying?
Yeah.
Hold it down for you. Your music is still some of our favorite music of all time. And so we're gonna hold it down, man. But we're gonna move on to everybody's
That
favorite
shit's still
segment,
crazy, my nigga.
Lunching with Lon. But we gotta call another unk to the table. All right,
Come on, come
amen.
have a seat, dog.
Yeah,
Come
we
have a
gotta.
seat, my
Yeah,
nigga.
you've been tripping for a little bit, and so and to preface this, Big Unk, he been having some troubles lately.
When Unc say he want to date younger men, they killed
Right.
me.
Whoa.
What they said, what the women, what?
What?
Yeah, what I said, I want to date younger women. What I said. Oh, when I want to date, when I want to date, when I want to date younger women, what they say, Ocho? Right. Oh, I'm a creep. Oh, what they call that? What they call that when a man like I'm grooming. I'm grooming.
Oh,
That's the
man.
term they use with me. Yeah. Grooming.
Dang,
Hey, yo.
Don
Oh,
DeMarco.
everybody gets wild this week. Now, granted, and listen, that could have been a fraudulent slip. That's what we learn in psychology, where some on your mind and it accidentally slips out anyway, and you weren't meant to say it.
Mhm.
I'm hoping it's not that. But man, you're making it hard to fight for you. First of all, I love you to death, but you be going hard on my Cowboys sometimes. So I don't be really trying to hear you. But in the grand scheme of things, bruh, you like big up, you Uncle Shannon, bruh. Like we've seen you, you know what I'm saying, like shine and all of this stuff. But this is crazy. Like, and then look, Chad played it off like he know what he meant. He didn't mean that. He played it off smooth like he didn't mean that. He didn't mean that. Now, granted, we all slip up. And Shannon's one of the best talkers on TV. I
Mhm.
don't care what nobody said with the southern accent. You know what I'm saying? He one of the best to do it. I haven't even heard him wild out like mess up like that on a segment with the Lakers
Yeah,
or with Stephen A. Like, well, when I want to date younger men, yo, that sounded crazy. So
you
you
gotta
know people
relax.
already yeah, like you already know people got it out for you, huh? When you hopped out the car when you was at the liquor store, me and Don know, right? You look crazy, but me and Don know how the sport, especially at the pro level, could take a toll on you. We know you had hip surgery, right? We know you broke an eye socket and all of this stuff, and probably you stand a certain way. But the world don't know, and if the world even knows, they don't care. You did look a little sassy.
A little
Not to
zesty.
mention, you go. You know what I'm saying? Then you go on the court side with your stylist. It's like And then you put out the thank you, Michelle. Yeah, Michelle. They thinking, so you put out that sex tape to try to cover your sex. You're making it hard to defend your
Because you know what people
You
are saying.
said that, like you said when I want to date younger men, you didn't even say, I mean women, you just kept going. Like they had to say, like, yo, like they had to stop you, like, you know what you said? What I say? Said, man, Chad's such a real one, dog. Chad's so smooth with it. He ain't mean that.
Because he probably
I
know.
know what Chad.
He probably know. He probably know what's really good. And so like he wasn't even gonna say
Yeah, what he
nothing at
know,
first, but he was
dog.
just gonna be like, okay, he just wanted to protect his man. He wanted to protect the bag because at the end of the day, Shannon Sharpe is the bag right now. So he wanted to protect his man.
Wait a minute, slow down. I need you to slow down. What does Chad know, dog?
You know what people saying. Cause
What,
that
what,
same
what, what is
video
it?
when he got out the car, he had the tight ass shirt on, them tight ass pants. He had that man purse. And then he was walking real sassy. Like you said, he had his surgery.
Sassy.
I understand that. But he was walking real sassy in that video. And then, like you said, the sex tape of him come out, or the video come out of him going on live. He do the live. And all of us know, if you do the live, if you watch Lunchin live with us, you know you got to hit a couple of buttons to get on that live.
You do.
You know it ain't just like you throw your phone somewhere and something happened and I'm live now. Nah, you got to hit a couple of buttons to get that done, family. And so everybody's saying he trying to do that to prove to people that he ain't sweet. And he do this, or he do the joint with when I try to date younger men, and then it come out that he getting extorted for 50 mil by this girl, who charged him 25 a cheek.
That's crazy.
25 racks a cheek. That's what she said. Ha! And she said she gonna put. Oh man, yeah, we ain't gonna get it. We gonna get into.
But no, Fanny. What she said she gonna put
Hold
out,
on,
dog?
I'll read it
What
to
she
you.
said?
I got the transcript now.
Let's read.
I got the transcript
Read,
now. I
read a
made
little bit
sure.
of it, and we
I
gonna follow the
made sure
story.
to pull these up.
While
No,
Dom gets that,
first thing she
together,
said.
we gonna try our best to follow up with this story as it goes too.
She said, "I want you to put a dog collar around my neck and choke me with it while you smashing me." Then she said, "I know you missed this big juicy ass, $25K for each cheek." And then he put out some more tickets, and then Shannon Sharpe's putting out these messages now. He posting them himself.
Okay.
She talking about.
Do you have the messages?
Huh?
Do you have his text messages?
No, it doesn't say his. It just he just put out the joint with what she said.
Because I haven't heard. Go ahead, my bad. I'm sorry.
Said, only if you put that baby gravy in me, then I can do whatever I want to, or then you can do whatever you want to with me. Then she said, I want to put my tongue in your booty hole and then marry you. Man, hold on. She said, you better crave it because you're going to be stuck with it for life after you put a big black baby in me. Bro, and so we was talking about it earlier, man. If a chick say something like that, my boy, you gotta know you finna getting scammed or she trying to set you up for something. Like, don't no girl that really rock with you say nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't no girl that you even just paying say something like that. Like, that ain't, bruh. You gotta know she on some other shit. And you gotta know she just trying to get a baby.
Gravy?
You know what I'm saying? Like, exactly. Like, what do you? That's how I know Shannon Sharpe. You've been in the league, bro. You ain't really been around. Yeah. Who says baby gravy, bro? And then who gets a text message after that when you say that? Like, bro, go ahead. Like
25 a cheek?
25, let's bust it out the rapper. 100 rack, bust it out the rapper. So, yeah.
You even entertained that? Like, put this big black baby in. That sound
exactly,
like
bro. Like, bro, if a girl said that to me,
what the fuck?
Bro, I'm like,
what you got going?
Yeah, I'm not even texting her back. I'm not even responding. Like, bro, I know you on some other shit. I know it just feels like you on some other shit. And so, like, even if that's the shit that you just say on a regular basis, that's just who you are. Cool. I'm not rocking with you, right? Either you scamming me, right? Or you corny as hell. Either way, I'm gone. I'm going
Weird.
left. I'm sorry. We ain't doing
You
that.
lost me at 25 a cheek.
Oh man. I don't
25
care if it's
what?
$25. I don't care if it's 25 cents.
A cheek?
You don't get the man. You know he paying that 25 racks. You know he is. So
Man, I know Unc you balling, man, but you don't need it that bad. I know they throwing it at you in the inbox. I saw Young Miami was on you, bro.
come on,
She
man.
probably charging too.
Man, you know he ain't follow up on Young Miami. He ain't secure that
Yeah, he
bag.
ain't follow up on that.
Nah.
She'll get Unc a heart attack
Oh
if she throw that
man.
thing on him.
Young Miami.
That's little Ice
Miami girls
Lily.
is different already. So you
Yeah,
know she on some and she
I know. Yeah, I
wait.
know. She go crazy.
Oh
She go.
wait.
She was at the Diddy parties. If she can hang
Oh
at, if she can
wait.
survive, if she can survive at a Diddy party,
But that was
boy,
his
that nigga.
girl. That was his girl. So
That's
you
yeah.
know she was on some other shit.
Yeah.
Woo. Our cute question that need answers. Our question today, and it's a question I've had for a while. I've done it, right? But I don't know, and I haven't done it recently. Now I'm just like, bro, why the fuck do we do this? Why do we post food on our social media? Or like, are we looking for somebody to just be like, oh, bro, you eating good over there, or like I don't I don't understand. I don't understand, bro. I see that shit happening. So I'm like, if you're a chef, 100%, bro, you got to market, get your shit off, right?
Mm-hmm.
But just regular people going to these restaurants and posting food, like, again, is it just because when you post a selfie, like when you post a picture of yourself, you want somebody to hit your DMs like, oh, you getting fly. Or you want somebody to hit the comments like, oh, you look good and blah, blah. You want people to double tap it. So when we post food, are we looking for people to, hey, you eating good over there, boy? What that is, boy? Hey, bro, why do we do that as a society, bro?
Well, we know we're in the social media age. I'm very guilty on this aspect because I actually do want niggas to say that shit look good, fool. Where you get that from? That shit fire. Because I mean, I'm a foodie.
Yeah.
I'm a foodie. Like I love food. I like trying different cuisines. You know, that's my way to in a different people's culture and stuff is their food. And I actually do want to start a food review. Little page on my own. So that's me.
Mm-hmm.
I do want you to say, "Hey, that look good," or "Where you get that at?" I do want to make you a little jealous how good I'm eating.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna be honest. I'm doing it for validation. I'm doing it so you can see this nigga eating good. Look at
Yeah.
that steak. Like he know how to eat.
Yeah.
Yeah, you damn right. I eat the great restaurants. I got good taste. I know cuisine.
Yeah.
So that's why I do it. I'm gonna be honest, if people say they don't do it for that, they're probably lying.
Bro, and
We
that's
we, we
my
do it for other
problem.
people to see.
That's my problem,
They're
bro.
lying.
That's my problem when people be lying about it. Like, dog, what else are you? Oh, I'm just doing it for me. Like, bruh, what are you talking about? What are you talking
No,
about?
you're not doing it for
Like,
you.
what are you talking
You're
about?
not.
Like, it's like a
You just
girl
want to eat your
posting her
food.
titties and being like, oh yeah, I'm not really doing this for likes. I'm just doing it for me. Sweetheart, you're lying.
You're lying.
You're lying.
You're lying.
You know you posting that food to get people to say, oh, you eating good, boy. Where that restaurant? You always at a good restaurant, my boy. Like,
yeah.
if you, and that's what I'm saying, if you're gonna do it, just be honest about it. Like, just keep it real.
Yeah.
But don't get on here and tell me like, oh yeah, I just like food. I just be wanting to post, like, bruh, and your camera be all close to the food. You be damn near in your plate.
Yup.
Damn near in the plate. Like, bruh, that shit be like, yo, I just thought about it. Like, bro, why? First of all, where did this start? Second of all, like, why did this happen? But my pops and my moms used to be like, well, they was like, back in the day, my grandma, like, after at Thanksgiving, we got all the food spread out. She would take a picture of like all the whole spread. So I guess it's just a cultural thing, it's a societal thing. I don't know why.
I mean, if you put it she probably put it like, grandpa put like a photo album for memories,
Yeah.
It wasn't on social media back then, so she probably did it like for to see,
Yeah, the
because she
photo
said,
album.
first of all, she cooked the food.
Mm-hmm.
She cooked the food.
Mm-hmm.
So she's obviously like, look at my work, you know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? My family here. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. Like you said, if you're a chef, you're promoting yourself and
Mm-hmm.
things of that nature. Yeah, you're showing your food. But
No.
like me, who's a big foodie, like that's a thing for me. Like
Mm-hmm.
eat like food. So I like to show off. Like I like to show off my food. And like I said, I want to start reviews soon. So
Y'all stay
that's for
tuned.
me. And honestly, like just like the girl who's taking pictures with her ass on the sink. I don't know who still does that. It's really grown women still does that. I thought we left that like in 2011. I digress. I digress. Just doing it for you, you're lying.
See,
And one thing I don't like is a lie. You're lying. You're not just doing it
ooh,
for you. Because
bro,
you can literally just look at yourself in the mirror. That's for you.
bro,
Why do I see it if it's just for you? No, you want the attention.
dog.
You want what comes
Oh
with it. You want
my
somebody to say
god.
that thing fat. You want somebody to say them titties look good. You want somebody to compliment you. You want validation. That's what
You
you
want
want. Just say it.
validation, bro. And that's the thing. Like, and I said it's a minute ago, man. It was like when Instagram first was like popping off and stuff like that. And I told this one girl, I was
Mhm.
like, bro, I might have put it on social media or something like that. And I was like, bro, I can't, as a woman, I can't respect you if you putting your ass on the sink. Right. And I said that. Now, obviously, I don't feel that way now. Right. But what I was getting
Yeah.
at was like, well, you clearly doing it for one reason and one reason only. There's only one reason that you're doing that. And so now, but then when I told her that, she was like, oh, no, it's not. Like, sweetheart, you're lying. You're lying. When you put your butt on the sink, take a picture of yourself backwards, you're doing it for one reason. And that's cool. But as long as you honest
Hey.
about that reason, once you try to start fronting and stuff, you just want attention. Like literally, that's what it comes down to. You just want attention. And so don't lie to me and tell me you don't. Because when I
Mhm.
give you that attention in a specific fashion, and then you be like, oh, why are these dudes always objectifying? Sweetheart, you had your ass on the bathroom sink. You had your ass posted up on the bathroom sink. And now when I approach you about it, now it's my fault. You said, hey, I got oranges for sale. I said, hey, how much is the oranges? Now it's a problem.
You like to pick oranges. Who said they were for sale? You're at a market with a bucket of oranges.
Marketing them with
I
signs.
asked you for an
Oranges
orange. How
here.
much is it? Oranges here. They're for me. And just
I
like,
just wanted to
bro,
show y'all my
anytime,
oranges.
yeah, what? Go home, Roger. Like, when women, and I remember this like when I was really going crazy on Facebook. I used to have debates from hell, right?
Oh, I'm already
And
knowing.
like, dog, I said something about, yo, why do you as a woman have to have, when you're taking a picture, why is your back towards the camera? You're showing your ass off. Why is your back towards the camera? A regular picture is we're here smiling cheese, even if you do got body, right? And you ain't trying to show it off. You'll be like you'll probably be from the side or somebody really got to be looking like, damn, she fine. Like, yo, but if your back is towards the camera, you're trying to show that ass. It's
That's
no
it.
way around
There's
it.
no way around it.
You're taking a picture. Why is your back facing me? You want me to see something else? And they was to yo, they would go to they would go to the depths of hell to debate
Oh, I
this.
already know.
Oh my God, you misogynistic. You think you know everything about women? Logically, there's no reason why your back. You're taking a picture. Why do I see your back? It makes no sense unless you don't even have nothing on your back. I can see if you had a rest in peace shirt. You had something. Hey, look what's on the back of my shirt. No, there's nothing on the back of your shirt.
Nothing.
And then you're looking down. You're trying to show them cheeks.
And I'm with it. And we with it.
Stop lying.
We with it.
Wait,
We just want you
just
to be
stop
honest.
lying.
Yeah, stop lying. Stop
Just
lying.
stop lying because it makes you look
You're
crazy.
not
It
fooling
makes you
me,
look
babe.
wild.
You're not fooling nobody, babe. I need you to understand that. All right, man. Just had to get that off. All right. For
Yeah,
our youngins,
really.
man. For youngins everywhere, our 5 segment, man. Today, it just it's from an experience that I had, and I was like, man, I'm a
Uh-huh.
dickhead, right? But for my youngins out there, make sure you learn to do little simple shit on your whip. You know what I'm saying? Like do little how to change your spark plugs, how to, you know what I'm saying, change the
Mm.
battery, like little shit, little stuff like that. How to change the coils in your car. So you don't get taxed at these damn dealerships for millions of dollars and they ain't really do nothing. You know what I mean? Because boy, I got hit over the head this past weekend for about $400 for some simple shit
Come
that I
on
could
now.
have done that I'm about to do because what they did didn't work, and I'm about to have to do it over myself anyway. I'm gonna have to change the shit anyway, and I just
Mm.
paid $400 for them basically not to do nothing, right? And so learn how to do little simple shit on your car. First of all, it's not only gonna save you some money, right? But it's gonna help you learn about cars that we always gonna have to drive. You know what I'm saying? And so, and also, it'll keep you from spending and keep you from getting finessed by these dealerships and these car mechanics and stuff like that. Or find you a little mechanic in one in your family or one of your best friends or something
Somebody
like
you can
that. That know how,
trust.
somebody that you trust that know how to work on your shit. But just figure out how to do little simple shit, even to an oil change, right? You know what I'm saying? You gotta figure out how to do that, right? Just simple shit, but do little shit, man. Just do little shit when you're young and look. And YouTube now, you can figure out how to do anything, right? I'm about to fix mine off a video on YouTube, right? So like, you can learn how to do anything. So just do a little simple shit. Don't be afraid to use your hands, and it's gonna benefit you in the long run, man. So
I concur.
man, look, $400 for them to do nothing.
I know. I could tell. I saw the way you was looking while you was explaining it, boy.
Boy,
You said you had to go, and now you got to go and redo it.
boy, I got up the street.
I know it.
I got up the street and I was like, well, ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way, man. But
I mean, that's that bullshit.
that's the bullshit, bro. It's the bullshit. But it is what
It's
it is. You gotta
bullshit.
I learned the hard way. And so I damn sure learned that lesson the hard way.
All right. All right.
Black history always, man. Today we're gonna talk about a great man who has has definitely benefited your life, my life, somebody in your family's life over the years. His name is Charles Richard Drew. He was born June 3rd, 1904, died April 1st, 1950. Wow. He was only 46 when he died. That's crazy. One of the world's most impactful surgeons, educators, and innovators. Charles Drew invented a safe way to store, process, and transport blood plasma. His work not only saved lives during World War II, but it also revolutionized blood plasma storage through the process of blood banking and continues to save lives today. Drew was born in D.C. in 1904. He desired to pursue a degree in medicine and was influenced by the experience of losing his sister to tuberculosis while he was in high school. Working towards his goal, 1922, he earned a football and track and field scholarship to attend Amherst College in Massachusetts, where he was only one of 13 black students in a student body of 600. Drew received his bachelor's degree in 1926 and earned the money he needed to attend medical school. He went for 2 years as a biology instructor and coach for Morgan College, now Morgan State University in Baltimore. He then enrolled in McGill University in Montreal, Canada. At McGill, Drew immediately distinguished himself, winning the J. Francis Williams Prize in Medicine and the annual scholarship prize in neuroanatomy, working on McGill Medical Journal and being elected to the Medical Honor Society, Alpha Omega Alpha. He completed his medical master's of surgery degrees in 1933. And so, long story short, man, he developed the way we store blood and plasma. And so I'm sure somebody in your family or my family or in everybody's family has had a blood transfusion at some point to save their lives, right? Because they had bad blood, had to get that out of them, had to get some good blood in there. I'm not a medical guy, but I know that general situation. And so if it wasn't for Charles Richard Drew, that wouldn't be possible for us, man. And so thank you. I think is it Dr. Drew or Mr. Drew, Dr. Drew, whatever, right? But thank you for your contributions to our society, man. I hate that you died so young, but you made a huge impact while you were here, man, and we wouldn't be here without you. So appreciate you, Dr. Mr. Charles Richard Drew and the Drew family.
Out to the Drew family.
But yeah, man, that's been another great episode of Lunchin with Don and Lon, man. Look, like we're going to continue to get better, bigger and better. I'm telling you, if you're a Cowboys fan, make sure you put the stars in the chat. We need all stars in the chat. Gotta have them. Jerry, don't fuck this up. Don't fuck this up. We need this one. Everybody needs this. Is a big one. This is a pivotal one. Everybody know we say every year, but this is probably a pivotal draft right here.
One of the biggest drafts we probably had in a few years,
dog. A few years, bro.
Few seasons.
A few years. So we can't fuck it off. And also, get Micah his money, man. Stop bullshitting and get Mike his money, man.
Pay Mike that.
Damn, man. But I'm the Don of all Dons. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe to our pages, man. Instagram, YouTube, Twitter, all that. Like, share, subscribe,
All that.
and all that good stuff. I'm the Don of all Dons. This is my brother, Lonnie Cabal. And we out, man. We'll holler at y'all next time. Peace.
Peace.